Advanced practice to supersize your business. What the heck does that mean? What could it possibly be? Welcome to day 238 of our Supersize Your Business annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. The other thing we're going to talk about today is what the heck does the U in super stand for? Let's go there first. The U in super stands for uncover what it is. Uncover what is with respect to the area or the aspect of the challenge or the goal that you've set. This month, yesterday, we set a goal that we want to achieve by the end of the year for spirituality in our business. You picked whatever it is that you picked. I picked what I picked. And today, so we got our target. We specified our target yesterday. And today, so that's where do we want to go? Today, we're going to uncover what our current situation really is. We're going to be brutally honest with ourselves and say, okay, well, guess what? We want to do this, and we've not even started. That's pretty straightforward, right? Or we want to achieve a certain level of spiritual component or soul in our business, and we've done 3 things. These are the 3 things we've done, and we've gone from, a 1 to a 3 with respect to where we want to be in terms of spirituality. And again, it's going to be different for each and every one of our businesses. If you're struggling with this or you're having a hard time, just pick up the phone or message me online and ask for help, because I guarantee in 5 minutes or less, we can uncover and nail this for you so that you can fill in the rest of the super framework as we go through it in real time. So that is our U for today in the super framework. Now, today's topic is all about looking at a practice that I've encouraged you to do every month this year. If you are following me, and if you've just started following me, we've already talked about it this month as well. But we've talked about it from the plus side, from the positive side, because I like to be optimistic and look at the positive side of things. However, I've learned over years of lots of experiences, many of them at the time considered bad, that I now look back on and am so grateful for, because they actually made me grow, made me change, taught me some lesson that I needed to learn, and it was right in my face all the time, but I was so busy running through my life I couldn't see it. And so today's practice is to be grateful for and find the lesson in the bad crap that's happened to us in our lifetime, especially in our businesses. I don't know about you, but I've gotten fired from jobs. I've gotten betrayed in jobs. I've gotten screwed by partners, not, by business wise. Also my life partner. So there you go. But all of it. I had a sudden cardiac arrest and dropped dead and had to be frozen. Luckily, I went down in one of my businesses, and one of the employees knew CPR and actually saved my life while they waited for the paramedics to get there and revive me with the jump start of the old defibrillators, the external cardiac devices, which now I have my own built-in insurance policy on internal cardiac device. Knock wood, it's only gone off once. I tried to run. The year after my cardiac event, I was in a city type public place program for doing exercise and being more active. For one of the businesses at the time in town was putting on, and I'm like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to participate. And lo and behold, we were doing they're called Indian sprints, where you run really fast for a bit and then you walk. Then you run really fast for a bit and you walk. Well, guess what? When I ran really fast, because I'm not really a runner anymore, it set my box off. My heart rate went up too high and it set it off and kicked me twice from the inside out. And when they say it's like getting kicked in the chest from a donkey, they are not kidding. The only reason I didn't fall down or get knocked down was because I was going down a hill at the time it actually engaged. And so the next day they gave me some lessons, and they turned up my device so I could still do things like ride my exercise bike and go for intense walks up big hills and things, and not be in fear of going down in the middle of the park by myself. So all good things. Lesson learned. Sometimes we need to modify our behavior and make better choices than we're making at the time, which was part of the whole events lesson in the first place, right? So a long time ago, learned, and I probably can give Tony Robbins credit for this, because I've been a student of him since I was in the hospital in Valley, Nebraska, working for 3M one summer. I don't know, I had some weird thing, I still don't know what it was, but it triggered a whole 3-year series of super bad health challenges. I think it was to let me know, looking back now, that I was going down the wrong path with respect to my education and career and stuff. And so, lesson learned. But I didn't learn it because I had other challenges after that. But I think the sudden cardiac arrest knocked it into me and said, okay, you are not on your right path. It's time to change course. And that's exactly what I've done. So we all have things that happen to us in our lives, right? I have yet to meet a person, especially somebody with their own business, that can honestly say they've never had any bad thing happen. They've never had anything negative or disappointing or any other negative emotion they would ascribe to it happen in their life and in their business. And I'm going to say right now, and this might be a controversial term, but if you say that nothing bad has ever happened, and yes, maybe you're Pollyanna like my younger sister, and everything has got a silver lining and everything is always wonderful, and there's, you know what I mean, she sugarcoats everything, and that's okay. There are people like that. There are people that paint everything with a negative brush, so we have to have people that paint everything with a positive brush to balance them off. So look back and pick one thing, one event. If you've never done this, it's really an eye-opening exercise, because what we learn is that when we take back our personal power, anytime we've had pain or suffering or challenges or negative things or bad things happen in our life, there's always been a lesson in it. And as soon as we have that aha moment and realize what the lesson was that we're supposed to learn, it's literally, for me, it's like a light bulb or a flash going off in my brain. And it says, bingo, duh, it took you 15 years to figure this out, Sharon, but you finally got it. Woo! Cue the confetti and the noisemakers. All right, I'm definitely on one today. First day of school for my granddaughters, and so it was a fun day getting them off to school. They're so freaking cute. I can't even stand it. Reminds me of when my kids were little and the chaos that ensues. They both were up before me this morning. Now, I was awake and getting ready, but before I'd even made my videos this morning, the girls were up and around, and so I think they're going to come home after school today and literally just crash and take a nap. We'll see. I live in hope. All right, if I can help you in any way with the UN Super, or the Super framework, or if you need any help uncovering and trying to find the upside in something negative that's happened to you, I can help with that. It's not my area of expertise. I'm not a mental wellness or mental health coach or anything, but I can help with that because I've been through a lot of it myself. And I look back now at my life. The Lifeline exercise is literally one of my favorite exercises. We do it every month. We should have done it today. Where's my Lifeline? Let's do it today. Let's do it right now. Lifeline exercise. It's like a timeline in high school or college or probably grade school. They teach them now. But it's a timeline of events that happened in your life. I like to put when I'm born, and I like to put the year I'm working on, and then the arrow continuing, because I don't plan on checking out anytime soon. I hope you don't either. And I just look at the major events that have happened in my life, and, you know, I'm getting older, so it's getting longer. This is actually my I can hold it up board. I have a what do they call, presentation board that I got at, I think I got it at Walmart or Target. And it's got my Lifeline on it. And what I do is I graph each of these different life framework areas on it. When I look at these events each year, I graph, well, is it above the line or below the line? If it's below the line, like my sudden cardiac arrest, that was below the line because I was dead. Other things that have happened, you know, losing a job, not really below the line. It's probably on the line, down to zero. I think I probably rated that probably for financial and career and things, but otherwise, or money. But those things are the biggest positive changes that I've made in my life. The biggest, I don't want to use the word pivot because it came out in COVID, but it's what it is. It's when we change direction. I will say change direction, but it's the same as pivoting. Whatever word works for you. I'm finding with AI and all the AI that's around now, there are certain words and phrases that get repeated ad nauseum, and it would be one of my pet peeves. And then I catch myself using those phrases, and I get pet peeved at myself. All right. So Lifeline exercise, you could do one of those if you haven't done one yet for the area of spirituality. All the big spiritual events that have happened in your life. You know, for many of us, it's pretty traditional. You know, CCD, getting confirmed, baptized, all those things. And whatever's appropriate for your spiritual beliefs and things and practices. You could graph those things And are they above the line or below the line? Sometimes bad things happen, and they're definitely below the line for us. All right. If I can help you ask, reach out and ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to join us in our free Supersize Your Business school community on the school platform. If you're interested in that, this is where we go deeper in these discussions and we discuss each of these daily challenges. If you just ask me, I will let you into the challenge for free, and you can go back and you can be, it's day 1 today, 238 today. They're all in there and available in order if you like to go in order. And remember, I change the order up every year in my other challenge. So I did the same thing this year in this challenge because I'm aligning them. And so you could go back and you could say, okay, well, she's already done financial. I'm going to go back and do the financial month. Or she's already done, I can't remember what all I've done already, almost all the areas. But I've done a lot of them, right? This is month 8. So we've done 7 different areas of the 9 area life framework. That's it. Go out, make it an amazing day. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.